And we're off. Here we are at the waiting for the shuttle to get to the airport, and I can't keep from looking at this picture. I've never noticed it. I have a Pinocchio nose in this mask. Anyways, here's the picture of the city center. Anyways, at the coastline, every city in Mexico has these colorful little print signs. Now, remember this bridge across the street. I'll be talking about that here in a minute. As we're entering into Puerto Vallarta, I don't know if any of you have been through the Cancun airport, but if you have, you will greatly appreciate Puerto Vallarta's airport. It's so easy to get through. Of course, as you exit, you're going to have all your taxi drivers and whatnot trying to give you a ride. But if you want an Uber, since Puerto Vallarta has it available, I'd recommend taking advantage of it. Just walk out the airport and keep turning left until you run into that drawbridge, and then just simply walk up the stairs and cross over it. There'll be plenty of people there offering you a ride. Um, we got offered a ride from the airport to the romantic zone right there off the coast for $10, and we put it into Uber, and it was the exact same. The thing is, though, is that the Mexicans don't make very much money, and Uber takes 40%. So if you can hook it up and just give them like $10, that'd be awesome. And also, don't be surprised if when you do decide to take an Uber, if you have a bunch of kids there lined up, eager and wanting to help you for like for a dollar tip or something. They'll try to reach their hands out and grab your bag and load it in the car and everything. That's one of the cool things in Mexico. They're very, very creative in creating jobs for themselves. So just a word of advice. So, anyways, Jorge, the guy driving the car, he is now our direct contact. He's the one who was our Uber driver. But now we've got his direct connection. They all communicate through WhatsApp. So now, anytime we need anything, no matter where he is at in the city, he'll just come and take us on tours, take us shopping, take us wherever we need to go. Here we are coming in to Puerto Vallarta. I don't know if you can tell, but the coast it's just off there to the right. And we decided that we wanted to stay more, up inside of, more like a local neighborhood. And yet still, we achieved that. And yet we're still only a couple blocks from everything, from the beach, from the tourism, from everything else. I will note here, cobblestone. Cobblestone is absolutely everywhere through the city, and it does get a little difficult to ride on or to walk on. And when you're in the car, man, it just beats the crap out of their cars. They sound loose and they vibrate, and they seem to hop all around.
So the hotel was amazing. We were supposed to check in at 3. We got there maybe around 1:30. So they opened up the doors, uh, checked us in, and sent us out to the back patio, gave us free drinks while we waited for our room to be ready, which I think we waited maybe 30 minutes. Had 2 drinks each, and then they carried our bags up to the room. This is the entrance to the hotel when you walk through this long hallway, which is great because it sets back away from the street so you don't have all the noise. And it was very, very quiet, the hotel. I mean, of course, it's COVID, so, it wasn't full. There wasn't a lot of movement, whatever. I kind of felt like we were there by ourselves. I think we saw maybe one or two other couples. Um, but this is how you get to the lobby. And then this is us going up the stairs. They had taken our bags up already. They don't have elevators, so you kind of have to walk up the stairs. That's the one downfall, but I think you could probably ask them for a lower level room if you don't want to do the stairs. And each room is a different theme, a totally different look, smaller rooms, bigger rooms. Um, and I don't think we got the greatest room meaning there were other rooms that were probably way more beautiful than ours, but we loved our room, completely loved it. So we had this gate right here that we have a key to, so no one can even get to the area of our room without a key. So we have our own private little patio. um, Love that door, it's a gorgeous door. Then go up the stairs and you've got the key to the room. Absolutely loved this place. And I'll post all the information about it. He's making a mess already. Hello, David action. Maybe? No, okay, maybe it's not David. I just see a tiny little penis and I think of David. Sorry. That was inappropriate and unnecessary. So, look at this. How cute is this bathroom? It gets better. What the hell am I looking at? This is in the bathroom. What is this? Anyone? This is our shower, and it totally opens up into the good old outdoors. How adorable is this? The whole thing just opens up. Love it. As nice as this is for us, it's a little sad for Mexico because they need us here. And look at this. First time at the beach. Here we go. Cannot wait to put my feet in the sand. Oh, that sun.
Oh, we just say thank you.
Oh, we're not allowed to be on the beach, are we? Right now they have a COVID restriction. You can't be on the beach after 3 p.m. And it's probably about 6 p.m.
Look how big some of these waves are coming in. Watch this one, this next one coming up.
That's a lot of rocks.
Yeah. Look at the size of these waves.
It's hard to tell, but man, those are some waves. Look, somebody's got their feet in the sand. I'm gonna do it. Look at all these rocks. That's interesting. Okay, everybody. We, should I say, have had a great day in Puerto Vallarta. And let me just tell you, so the whole reason that this whole thing started in the first place was watching a YouTube video of a couple that lives here that got me thinking, got us thinking that we could actually move here and this could be a reality. So we were wandering around, we're hanging out, we're sitting at a beachfront bar having a drink, and Jess looks out and he's like, "Hey, I think that's them." I'm like, "No way!" So of course I have to go talk to him. I went and talked to them for a while, And it was so cool. It was totally them, the ones that brought us here in the first place. Within a couple of hours, we ran into them. Apparently, every night, at a certain time every night, they come out and they record the sunset. And so that's what they were doing. And I was able to talk to them for a little while. That was totally the coolest. What else did we do that was really great? Like, we went out and had dinner. What'd you think of the dinner?
Dinner was good. We had way too many margaritas.
We have had a few too many margaritas, but not too many.
Like
I
four
wouldn't
at
say.
each place.
No, not four at each. Well, I've probably had four total, right?
Times two.
No, that's it. Anyway, what else did we do? Let's talk about it.
We sat and watched waves crash on the beach.
We did. That was pretty cool.
We looked up at our future penthouse overlooking the ocean. We walked all along with, there was like a yapping chihuahua behind me the whole time. Do you know where you are? Do you know where you are? Do you know where you are? As I was leading our pack to our stay where we were staying.
Our pack.
Yeah. And that happened on the way to the restaurant as well. Do you know where we're going? Do you know where we're going? Do you know what we're doing? Yeah, it's pretty much.
Yeah. So we went to the restaurant, and all we wanted after we ate, we went to this other place, and it was right at the beach. And we were like, yeah, let's have a drink at the bar. And there was this whole family that was sitting right next to us, and one of them, they had the cutest little chihuahua. It was so sweet. I'm like, of course I gotta talk to them. Of course I have to. So I talked to the people, the YouTubers. I'm like, I gotta go talk to them. And then, hey, stop it. Anyway, so then I have to go talk to the dog. So it was the cutest little dog ever. And then their mom, as they were leaving, the mom had to come talk to me. So we hung out we didn't hang out. We talked for a little bit. And I feel already connected to this place. I already feel like we have made friends, and like every single day I just feel like it's gonna get better and better. And then it's gonna make me not want to leave, and then that's gonna be hard as far as like commuting, going back to work. Like, how do you leave this place? How do I like find this amazing place and then go, oh yeah, I'll be back in a week, I'll be back in 2 weeks, I'll be back in a month? Like, how does that happen?
So that every time you come back, you appreciate it and you enjoy it. That's
True.
how.
So day 2 started at 5 in the morning. We went down to the beach, and it was pretty cool. It was pretty much nighttime, and we were watching all of the locals getting up and starting their days, and it just felt so calm, so peaceful, and so safe. Like there were people out all over the place, and it just felt safe, which was really nice. So we sat at the beach and we meditated for a while, and then once the sun came up, we went for a walk along the Malecon, which I think the Malecon means boardwalk, or that's the name of the boardwalk, but I think it means boardwalk, somebody said. So this was our walk, all along there, and it's 12 blocks, or I think equivalent to a mile. People are out riding bikes, they're working out, they're just hanging out. There's condos all up along there. There are stores and restaurants, and there's a little area there that is sort of what is it, sea turtle like little hatching area. You can watch as they come through. You just be very careful and don't touch anything or um, anything in that area. Also, there's lots of art sculptures all up along the Malecon. That's pretty cool. And then the big famous Puerto Vallarta sign is once we get down to the end, we'll see that. I'm not sure if we make it that way, that far. But all in all, it was a really, really great trip. We really enjoyed it. There's just something about the feeling you get there. It's unexplainable, but you feel so connected to the community, the people, they're even when you're on, because the front half of the area that we were in, from the beach, maybe 4 or 5 blocks out, um, or inland, was the very touristy area. And then from there further in is more of the Mexican community and the more authentic Mexican area. And no matter what side, what area you were in, it felt they just everyone was so friendly, so welcoming. Um, and I will say on the touristy side, everything was a bit pricier, as far as restaurants go, and um, whatever is going on that side, shopping. And then as you get further back, the authentic Mexican restaurants and the stores, all of that stuff, so much cheaper. Uh, and I highly recommend going deeper in and not staying in the front half of the touristy area. Um, it's comfortable either way, no matter where you're at. It just has this amazing, loving, welcoming, beautiful feeling, and you feel like you're home. That's exactly how it was for us. We just felt like we were home. And again, I keep saying this is not the final decision of where we're going, but after this visit, it really did uh, make me want to start here, because that's one thing we're going to do is we don't plan on staying. We're going to probably rent for a year, 6 months to a year in one place, and then move around. We definitely want to just start really getting out and exploring. And, if we don't make it to Puerto Rico this year, we may make it the following year. And then we want to go to Lisbon. Um, we want to go to so many different places. And just in Mexico alone, we want to do going to like Playa del Carmen and stay there for 6 months to a year. So this is going to be a long process before we find our forever retirement home. So this is just the beginning, and we will keep you posted on whatever else is to come. And until then, enjoy the rest of this video, and feel free to ask any questions. Comment below. Let me know what you think, what you would like to know. Oh yeah, as far as our dogs, bringing the dogs in is another super easy thing. We've got 2 Chihuahuas. Most places are pet friendly, and all we have to do is have health certificates for them that they're healthy, they're up to date on their shots, and there's no problem, no quarantining the animals, nothing like that. So I'm pretty excited, and it looks like it's going to be pretty easy. So take care. The Blue Shrimp was a really great place right on the beach. We ate there actually twice. It was a little pricier being right there on the beach and in the touristy section, but well worth it. It was pretty good food. And of course, the ambiance was great. Um, This was where we saw the YouTubers. They were sitting on the sand. And this is where it comes to an end in Puerto Vallarta. Time to say goodbye.